to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be having a hot topic, a discussion, a girls talk. We're going to be talking about how to overcome self-doubt and fear. Right before we get into the video, you guys know the routine. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment down below at the end and tell me which one of these tips have helped you the most. Which one of these tips encourage you the most? So we're going to get right into it. Number one on how to overcome self-doubt and fear. You have to accept the fact that some people will support you and some people will not acknowledge you. A lot of the times we want to do things in life and we're worried about who's going to validate us, and that's why people ask people, should I start a YouTube channel? Should I start a business? Should I do this or should I do that? Once you stop worrying about what other people think you should be doing, once you stop worrying about being acknowledged and supported by other people, and you just do what you have to do and you just get things done, and you start it because it's something that you wanted to do, nothing else will matter and nothing will hold you back. True freedom is when we don't care what other people think about us, and true freedom is when we don't care what nobody else has to say, because we know who we are and we know where we're going. So another part of doubting yourself is looking for validation from others. And when other people don't validate you, you feel inadequate and you don't want to start a project because you don't feel like you have support. You got to be your biggest supporter. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. If nobody's clapping for you, you got to clap for yourself. You have to believe in yourself and you can't let nothing stop you. Tip number 2 is going to be, we are our own biggest critics. Now, myself included, y'all, we all criticize ourselves. We critique everything about ourselves, but I guarantee you, everything that you are critiquing about yourself, nobody else even notices. And this even happened to me when I was with one of my homegirls. She was saying how frizzy her hair was, and she's Hispanic. So I was looking at her, I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? I don't even see anything. Like, do you see how we criticize ourselves and 9 times out of 10, nobody's thinking about that one thing that we're thinking about or noticing? Try to be kind to yourself. Try to be nice to yourself. Try to appreciate yourself. Instead of putting yourself down, lift yourself up sometimes. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. That just adds on to the self-doubt. It does a lot. It impacts you because you're internalizing these negative thoughts about yourself. And in the end, it's going to showcase and manifest in other ways. Number 3 is understanding what fear truly is. Fear is just being afraid of something that hasn't even already happened. How many people are afraid to start a YouTube channel? I was. Would y'all even notice that? No. I overcame it. How many people are afraid to start a business? Some people feel like, oh, why should I sell hair? Everybody else sells hair. What's going to make me any different? Or I'm afraid nobody's going to support my business. And certain people think, oh, I want to be a lawyer, but I'm scared of, spending so many years in school. Why let fear stop you? This is something that my father taught me. You want to fear itself. Be afraid of being afraid. Okay, fear is your worst enemy. And if that resonates with you, drop it down below in the comments and write fear itself. Don't let fear stop you. All of the people that became successful, all of the people that made it in life, had they let fear stop them, they would have still been down and out. They would have still never had nothing. They would have still never seen 6 figures in their bank account. If you want to be successful, if you want to make it in life, you have to kill every and all forms of fear. Don't let it stop you, because it will, especially if you let it. Another tip is going to be, know that time waits for no one. We only have one life to live. It's either now or never. And that's the thing. A lot of times we want to begin and start projects and we think we got all the time in the world. Lo and behold, 1 year goes by, 2 years go by, 3 years go by, 4 years go by, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Before you know it, 10 years went by and you still didn't start that project. You still didn't begin that thing that you were passionate about. You still didn't take any steps toward achieving your dream. Time is not waiting for anybody. We are in 2022. Whatever you want to do, do it now. Stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Get it done. It's either now or never. It's either you're going to do this now or it's never going to happen. The choice is yours. Tip number 5 is going to be stop overthinking. A lot of times we like to overthink so much, and it's like if we just start whatever we want to start without giving it any thought, we could actually build something that will benefit us in the long run. You know, things are sometimes so simple, but us as humans, we make it so complicated because we're thinking, you know, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this goes wrong? What if it doesn't go my way? You know, what if it doesn't work out? What if? Stop thinking what if and do it. If you want to overcome self-doubt and fear, stop overthinking. You're going to give yourself anxiety. You're going to drive yourself into a deep depression. You know, you're going to start thinking negatively about yourself. Don't overthink. Just get it done. And how about we start that in this new year? How about we stop overthinking? How about that? And let's see how far it takes us. So I'm challenging everybody that's watching this. Challenge yourself to stop giving things too much thought. And as soon as, you know, you get an idea, you know, start walking in a path where you're able to build so you can accomplish it. Let's challenge ourselves. And let's see how far it takes us. Another tip is going to be get to the root of your insecurities. Now, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how beautiful people think you are, you know, how amazing you consider yourself to be. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has things that they are self-conscious about, things that they don't like about themselves. It's natural. We're human. But don't let your insecurities stop you. For instance, let's take a look at Cardi B. So many people talked about her teeth. So many people put her down. But she didn't let that stop her from rapping, from being on television. She didn't let that stop her from even making videos, you know, on Instagram and just being herself. And look at where she is today. Don't let your insecurities stop you from becoming successful. And I even know people who don't want to start a YouTube channel because they're insecure. Don't let that stop you. Do what you have to do and do it for you because you're important and you matter. And most of the things that you're insecure about, nobody's even paying attention to. Girl, I promise you, it's all in your head. Trust me. Take it from me, it's all in your head. And this is my favorite one. Every time you have a negative thought, replace it with something positive. As soon as you start to think that you can't do something, this is what you say. Nope. I can do it. I'm beautiful. I'm special. I'm gifted. You know, I'm destined for greatness. I will be successful. You know, I'm shining. I'm amazing. I'm a goddess. Can't nobody do it like me. They can imitate, you know, but they can never be me. They can copy, but they still not the original. I'm the original. I'm authentic. There's only one of me, you know, and I can't be duplicated. That part. That's how you got to think about yourself. You know, when you think negative, replace it with something positive. You know, replace it with a positive affirmation. Believe in yourself because they can't do it like you. Can't nobody do it like me. You know, there's only one of me and there's only one of you. So let's start walking like it. Let's start talking like it. Let's start moving like it. You know, this is how we come into 2022. We moving different. We elevating. We prospering. You know, we're destined to be successful. And so we're working towards it. Always remember that God sent you to this earth with a purpose. There is something that you are incredibly amazing at. You just have to discover it. You just have to find it. God has given us so many gifts and talents so that we can utilize it to make generational wealth, so that we can utilize it to encourage other people, to lift people up. You know, to put people in position to also become successful. You know, what's your gift? What is your talent? Everybody is good at something. You know, you just have to find it and you have to be creative. Once you find your talent, you have to develop it. It has to go through the processing. You have to build it. You know, even singers take vocal lessons. That's a prime example. Another one is you have to keep going. Your breakthrough is in your consistency. Let's take a look at Nicki Minaj. I was watching her documentary the other day. When she just started out rapping, so many people told her that, you know, she shouldn't rap like this. She can't do a London accent and rap. She can't sing and rap at the same time. A lot of people told her, oh, you're not Lil' Kim. A lot of people said that she was eye candy, but they don't see her being the next big thing. She had so many people criticizing her, so many people competing with her, so many people throwing shade at her. And you know why they threw shade? You know why they criticized her? You know why they copied her? Because they were jealous, because they wanted to be her, because they could see that she was a star, because they could see that she was the chosen one, because they could see her destiny of becoming the next big thing, an icon, a mogul, a legend. People see in you what you fail to see in yourself. So keep going. Had she stopped, would she be Nicki Minaj today? She wouldn't. She didn't let the naysayers stop her. You know, many people threw shots at her when she was in the process of creating her projects and her raps. But she didn't stop. She kept going. They wanted to stop her. That's why they threw the shade. They thought she would be pressed over it. They thought that she would begin to have low self-esteem because of the negative things they said about her. But she proved them wrong. She kept going. She kept striving. She kept rapping. She kept creating. She still had confidence within herself. And that's why I look up to her. That's why I admire her so much. Because she never stopped. And if she did, she got back up and she did it all over again. And in the end, she was very successful. You know, the wealthiest female rapper today. 12-year album. 12-year songs that she made 12 years ago. Top in the charts. Like, who's doing it better than Nicki? But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is keep going. Your breakthrough is in your consistency. Never, ever give up. The last tip I'm going to give you guys is pray, pray, pray. Ask God to give you strength. Ask God to help you to overcome fear. Ask Him to help you overcome self-doubt. Ask God to help you see yourself the way He sees you. I want you to believe in you because God believes in you and Star believes in you. So I hope you guys love this video. I hope this uplifted and encouraged at least one person. If it's helping at least one person, I know that I did my job. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, but make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching the video. And yeah, until next time.